Our story so far. You have planned your tutorial. You know how you will present your information, and you have a good idea of what the finished product will look like. Perhaps you've made an actual outline. I find I do my best planning while walking my dog in the morning. You have written a script of what you will actually say. Perhaps you can get by with just a series of bullet points to talk about, but I work best with the actual text printed out in front of me to read. You have recorded the audio of your voice in Audacity. You can probably do this in 1 or 2 takes, since any flubbed lines can be edited out later. One advantage of this procedure is that you only need a quiet room for a short period of time, however long it takes to read your script aloud once or twice. The rest of the tutorial making process can be done with headphones in any environment. At headquarters, at least, it's often hard to find a private place to work. So the quicker I can get my basic audio recording done, the better. Make a recording of the text. Remember, if you mess up a line, just pause and start that line over again. You'll be able to fix it in the mix. Now, cut out any mistakes you made, clean up the noise, and do any other audio editing you want to do. Then open Screencast-O-Matic and make a video of the same length as your audio track. You can just let Screencast-O-Matic record while you do something else. If the recording is too long, you can easily delete the part you don't need using the editing tools. More on that in the next video. Now, import your audio track. All you need to do now is record new video over your audio track. There are 2 basic strategies you can employ. It may be possible to illustrate what your audio track is saying using just static images. That's how I made the first video in this series. If you're going to use this technique, you can collect the images you need, screenshots, text, images, whatever, and put them into a PowerPoint presentation or a Google Slides presentation. Then all you'll have to do is advance the slides as you listen to your voice talk. This is a very easy way to work, and you can usually do all the video very quickly this way. The other way to work is by actually doing on screen the stuff you were describing, moving your mouse, clicking on stuff, etc. That's more interesting to watch, but sometimes it's more confusing, or maybe it's not even possible. For instance, I can't use Screencast-O-Matic to record what I'm doing in Screencast-O-Matic. That's sort of like trying to bite your own teeth. Often you will end up using a combination of still images and live actions. You can record a section of your PowerPoint presentation, then stop, and start a new live section. You should already have planned out more or less what you intend to do before you write out your script. And when you read the script, be sure to leave time for the things that will be happening on screen. You may need to insert a long pause in the audio, so you'll have time to demonstrate something. And speak slowly when you record your voice. It will make it much easier to do the video, as well as being easier for people to understand. Okay, now we're looking at your video after you've imported your audio track. Click Edit if you're not already in edit mode. Click the menu next to Tools to see Screencast-O-Matic's editing tools. Select Replace Video. Now drag the blue line to the right to select the area of the video you want to replace. It's okay to select too much. You can stop recording at any point. If you think you might be able to replace everything in one take, select the whole thing. Then click Start. Drag the window around the correct part of the screen, then click Record. While you listen to your audio track, you can advance PowerPoint slides, navigate the internet, or use any program, except Screencast-O-Matic, of course, which is busy recording your video. When you're done, click the blue button. Clicking the trash can will let you start over. Delete everything doesn't mean delete the whole video. It will only delete the video you just recorded, not the audio, and let you make another try at it. Clicking Done will return you to the main editing window. If you had intended to replace a long section of video but made a mistake halfway through, you might be able to keep the part you got right. Click Done, then watch the video until you reach the spot you messed up, or any good spot before that, and use the Replace Video tool again. You can replace your video in lots of little sections. It can be tedious, but it's a fun kind of tedious. By the way, if you're showing something on the internet, you can eliminate the wait for web pages to load. Click a link, for instance, then stop recording, and pick up recording a new section starting at the link's destination. It's generally best to start at the beginning and work to the end. That way, each time you select an area of the video to replace, you don't have to worry about recording over something you want to keep. Sometimes it's hard to start at exactly the right spot. You can use your keyboard's arrow keys to move the recording by increments of 1/25th of a second. When you reach the end of your audio, you'll be done. Watch the whole thing and see if there's anything else you need to add. When you're happy, you can save it as an MP4 file and upload it to YouTube if you want to. Or you can add some effects like overlays and zoom. That will be the topic of our next tutorial.